Authorities in Trinidad and Tobago have warned legislators that the Caribbean island nation is likely to see a rise in violent crimes, as gangs splinter and bounce back from the pandemic. The country's intelligence body, the Strategic Services Agency, SSA, issued its 2021 security report to Parliament. Though serious crimes decreased in 2021 due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the intelligence assessment said that the country was seeing a new crime wave. The SSA also predicted the splintering of gangs, potentially resulting in an increase in murders, injuries, shootings, and other violent crimes. Shootings in recent weeks indicate renewed gang warfare.
Good day, my wonderful people. It's me again, the great, one more great countryman. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Now, we're talking about Trinidad. Trinidad and Tobago, or Tobago, or Tobago. Let me stop. Big up Maxine, Rockfort, Mr. Whitehead, Trini Boss, everybody, Country Boss, Country Girl, Undocumented. Trinidad have a unique situation going on because they have money. Trinidad is what I would call rich badness. But in this report, it breaks down the situation. My thing is, these government agencies, whether it's Trinidad or Jamaica, they always get these reports and these announcements or whatever. And they do not address the problem. You have two biggest gang in Trinidad, Rasta City, Muslim gang. Why the government have not focused on these guys and tried to come up with a solution, even negotiate with them? Obviously, once they kill Boney, and that's the young man picture you see at the front, there has become a splinter in his gang, which is, I think, the Muslim gang. And then they went and killed Rasta City gang member. So now, there is a big problem going on in Trinidad. Then, because these leaders are dead, the gang them start to splinter up. I'm gonna play the rest of this clip from the news, and I'm gonna come back and interject, but the only thing I can say for Trinidad is rich badness.
On May 10th, a suspected gang leader was gunned down in St. James, a district in the country's capital, Port of Spain. 4 of the 6 killings during the week of April 25th were attributed to gang violence. 2 of the men shot dead were suspected of belonging to the country's 2 largest gangs, Rasta City and the Muslims. In 2021, Trinidad and Tobago recorded 448 homicides, an increase from 399 in 2020. The tally, however, was below the 539 murders reported in 2019 prior to the pandemic. Crime analysis. 3 factors help to explain the complex criminal landscape and rise in violence in Trinidad and Tobago. First, it appears that gangs are splintering and, in the process, becoming more vicious. In March 2022, Security Minister Fitzgerald Hines told Parliament that the 2021 killing of a gang leader had generated deep ramifications in the criminal underworld. Hines did not name the gang leader, but he was likely referring to Anthony Boney. Boney was the alleged leader of the Muslims who was shot dead in a well-orchestrated attack in September 2021. He was driving on a highway in Port of Spain when gunmen dressed in tactical gear stopped his vehicle and shot him at close range. Boney's death has caused internal warfare among the Muslims, a union of gangs with some 600 members. Other gangs have also used the upheaval to muscle in on the Bonice operations. In November, killings in Trinidad and Tobago climbed to 69, the highest monthly total since at least 2013. These newer gangs are anticipated to be more volatile as they try to establish themselves, the 2021 SSA report states. Second, the gangs are profiting from activities beyond extortion and drug sales, according to the report. Given their power in many poorer neighborhoods, gang bosses are presenting themselves as community leaders, and they have been awarded numerous contracts to execute public works. Gang activities now include illegal quarrying, sand mining, fraud scheming, money laundering, black market sale and resale of U.S. currency, party and events promotion, organized robbery, motor vehicle larceny, marijuana trafficking, counterfeiting, human smuggling and illegal gambling, the report states.
Well, people, them say it's three main reason why the gang them splinter, but for the newsman me only hear about two, but what is interesting about Trinidad, they actually did a study on the gang and what's causing the gang situation, and Jamaica haven't done that. What's even more interesting is explaining that the big boss is them dead, and when a boss dead for a certain gang where I run certain things, what usually happens, the gang splinter up into smaller fraction and create new different gangs. And I think that's exactly the prime example. A prime example of that in Jamaica is the One Don gang, because they're the Klansman, and I guess Tesha Miller used to be a part of that. The Imam Black man start war, but before that, Bull be dead. And when Bull be dead, then you have the gangs them start splinter and become more violent and more vicious. And that's what's playing out in Jamaica. But it's really shocking Jamaica didn't do a study or a research on it. And Jamaica should be the leader. I had to pause for a minute. Jamaica should be the leader in fighting gangs, because what Trinidad just discovered in 2021 last year when they did this research, we have been going through that for years and decades. So it seems like it's now just reaching Trinidad. Another thing what them talk about is the gangs them have in Trinidad have transitioned into other stuff, been in there, not transition. Scamming. My bad. Scamming, robbery, extortion, killing, murder for hire, all of that. So all that good stuff, that's what they're doing in Trinidad. And Jamaica has been like that, been dealing with that, but never really come out with a feasible study. The good thing about Trinidad is they have more money than Jamaica, so they will be able to implement certain things quicker in terms of correcting the gang violence in Jamaica. But yeah, that's what's going on in Trinidad. And like I said, the unique thing, couple unique things, Trinidad did a report, Jamaica didn't. And it explained in great details within the summary of the report that, okay, them kill Boney, and through them kill Boney, it's a problem now. The gangs them start war, and they start split up and splinter into little groups. So instead of me name Rasta City, just like over here or wherever, you know, you have the spin-off of the Bloods and the Crips. Like the spin-off of the Crips is Folks, is the Folk gang. So That's what happened, or that's what's going on in Trinidad, and that's what's exactly going on in Jamaica. And then, like the gangs them now, they transition into other crimes. And that's the big problem. Yo, my name is Countryman. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification button and click on another video. Like me say, I just give my 2 cents on it because I think Trinidad is in a new unique position. Venezuela right there, so them have oil, them have money in a asphalt oil, them have a good tourism, them have good farming industry, and they have other industry that's booming. So that's what Trinidad is. Rich badness, unique position them find themselves in a. But at the same time did the report, and that was a good thing. Yo, like, share, and subscribe. Countryman, I'm out. Rockford, big up yourself.